You jealous, ugly bitches? You know what? It's very perky that I ask you this today. You're one of those bitches. 'Cause I'm a boss.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about why I don't believe in the trend that's been trending all over social media. I don't believe in the term, I don't believe in the trend, do whatever makes you happy. Let me repeat, I don't believe in the term, do whatever makes you happy. I'm going to get into that here, but first, lately you guys have been seeing me wear these two necklaces here. I have Yanni here. Probably within the last year or so, I've been really getting into necklaces that really mean something to me. I don't know, it just brings peace to me in a sense. And then also, I like this where I'm born, where I'm from, my hometown. So I got this from Soufeel, and they are a New York based company, and they sent me these two pieces here to review for you guys, and honestly the item speaks for itself. This is some really nice jewelry. It's very simple, it's not doing too much. I'm wearing two necklaces and I don't feel like I'm doing too much, and if you've been following me for a while, you know I don't really like wearing too much of anything. I'm more on the simple side when it comes to jewelry and accessories and things like that. So Soufeel, they sent me these two items and I really love them. I'll make sure to have a coupon code down below in the description box where if you purchase a necklace from them, you will be able to get 15% off. So my discount code will be in the description box. Check them out, you guys. All links will be down below. So now let's go ahead and get into this video topic. Lately, I've been seeing this thing that's trending on social media where everyone is saying do what makes you happy, do whatever brings you peace. And I don't believe in that, because there are things that you will have to do in your life. It won't bring you the joy and the happiness up front. Prime example, when I'm in the gym and I'm running my sprints. First of all, I don't like working out at all. I hate it, but it brings me joy, it brings me peace. I had to go through something that I don't enjoy doing to get the peace that I want. In life, it's not always going to be peaches and cream and everything's rainbows. It's unicorns and rainbows and everything is just on the up and up. Sometimes you're gonna have to go through hell to get the peace that you want. Sometimes you're gonna have to go through being uncomfortable to get the peace that you want, to get the happiness that you want. Happiness is something that you create. It's not something that you can get by doing whatever the hell you think you want to do or whatever the hell makes you happy. Sometimes you're gonna have to do things that don't make you happy. Sometimes you're gonna have to do things that you don't want to do. Prime example, people have a hard time eating right. People have a hard time eating healthy. People have a hard time staying consistent with it. Why? Why? Because it doesn't make you 100% happy? Is it something that you necessarily don't want to do, but you're not looking at the bigger picture? The bigger picture is that by you eating healthy, it's going to give you more energy. By you eating healthy, it's gonna make you feel better about yourself. So I don't believe in the term, do whatever makes you happy. Sometimes in life, you're gonna have to do things that you don't wanna do. You're gonna have to wake up at the crack of dawn at 6 a.m. because that's something that you have to sacrifice your sleep to get to where you wanna go. And so I don't believe in that. I don't believe in this trend where everyone is like, do whatever makes you happy, do whatever brings you peace. Sometimes you're gonna have to go through hell to get the peace that you want. And it's not always gonna be so easy, and it's not gonna always be so, oh, I'm happy all the time. Sometimes you're gonna be mad. Sometimes it takes you crying. I don't know how many times I'm in the gym literally crying tears because I didn't want to do it. But in order for me to get the results, in order for me to get the weight loss that I wanted, I cried and I had to get through it. So I don't understand why people feel like the only way to live is by doing whatever makes you happy, whatever comes easy. That is not how you get success, and that is not going to get you far in life. And I don't know who started this trend, but I'm not with that shit. Another thing that I wanted to touch on as well, I'm not about this, people should just worry about themselves, and anything that is outside of themselves, they shouldn't really worry about. That's pretty selfish, because if I had that mindset, if I had that mentality, I wouldn't be sharing any of my weight loss tips with you guys. I wouldn't be sharing my femininity energy. I wouldn't be sharing how to develop self-confidence. I wouldn't be sharing any of those things. What does self have to do with me sharing any of those things? I could keep all of those things to myself and be very selfish, but I don't believe in that. I don't have that mindset. I believe in helping the next person. I also believe in constructive criticism. One thing's for sure, I would not be here right now. I would not be here today if I didn't have people in my circle that didn't give me constructive criticism. If I have trash ass behavior, people are going to check me on that. They're not going to allow me to just walk around with trash behavior and not check me. I feel like constructive criticism, it stems from a place of love. It stems from a place of, you know what, I really care about this person, so let me speak up and say something. People nowadays just want everyone to kiss their ass. It just seems like people just want a yes man, or everyone just has to go with the flow. I'm not going with the flow. I don't do that. And if I was just going with the flow with everything, I wouldn't have standards. I wouldn't have morals. I wouldn't have expectations. Another young lady commented on my Instagram and she was saying, oh, well, we shouldn't have expectations. I feel like we should focus on the expectations that we do have. Like, what are your expectations? Are they reasonable? Are they down to earth? Are they real? That makes sense. But to eliminate expectations completely, that means you don't have standards. That means you really don't care how people treat you. That means that you are just existing, but you really don't have an identity because you don't have any expectations. It's the kind of expectations that you have that will define you and who you are. But you should have them. You should have them. You should have them when you date men. You should have them when you're looking for a job. You're just gonna take whatever job because you don't have any expectations. You don't have any requirements for yourself. Like, hey, I need to be making 100K a year. People need to make sense. I'm not with this trend where everything goes nowadays and let's just go with the flow and let's not think. Let's not look at the bigger picture. Let's just be all about self, because self-love is so important. The type of self-love that people are trying to force isn't the self-love that I am trying to promote on my channel. Self-love is discipline. Self-love is consistency. Self-love is sticking up for yourself, speaking your mind, giving your opinion, and not giving a fuck what people think. That's what self-love is. Self-love isn't being selfish. Self-love is also being generous, because you understand that if you give that energy out, you're gonna get it somehow back in return. I spoke out about Cardi B and her trash behavior because it's an issue. Her influence impacts the black community, whether she wants to identify as black or not. And I've seen a lot of comments where people were saying, well, she's trendy, she's trendy. One interview, she didn't. This is the beginning stages of her career. So that means at this point in her career, she wasn't groomed to answer questions like that. That Vlad TV is such a horrible interview because that is who she really is before she was groomed. You guys are saying, well, I really don't care about Cardi B because she don't do nothing for me. She doesn't influence me. She doesn't impact my life in a positive way. I don't care. The message in that video was about stop idolizing people who don't fuck with you. Stop idolizing people who don't respect you. Stop following people who don't like you. Stop following them. What are you supporting? They don't like you. They want your money. That's it. They don't value you as a person. They will feed you whatever they need to feed you to get that dollar. That's not respect. That's like somebody spitting in your face and you taking it. When I see things, something could be like right here in front of my face and something could be happening. My first reaction is, okay, I see what's in front of me, but I also see what's behind what's in front of me. And behind what's in front of me is the bigger picture. So I'm not about to just ignore that. It's like this big ass picture, but you're so focused on what's in front of you, you can't see it. That's what being blind looks like. Wake up. Stop just going with what's trending. What do you think? What do you feel? What's your opinion on it? Stop just going with what everybody else is doing. Don't follow me if you're sensitive. Don't follow me if you can't hold your own when it comes to having a conversation. I can have a conversation with someone and not attack them personally or picking someone apart because of what they look like, their appearance. Oh, your weave is trash. Your makeup's trash. Your nails trash. What you got on is trash. That is tearing someone down. That is being negative. But constructive criticism, Cardi B's behavior, that is something she could change any day. It's a choice. Her behavior is a choice. It's not something something that she has to continue to do. It's something that she chooses to do. And people are like, well, she came from this and she came from that. I know plenty of people that have came from not the best upbringing that was able to change their life around and do something positive with it. So that's bullshit. Like I said, I don't believe in the term do whatever makes you happy, do whatever brings you peace. Like I said, in life, sometimes you're gonna have to do things that you don't want to do. Sometimes in life, you're gonna have to do things, you're gonna have to go through hell to get the peace that you want. And in the hell that you go through, there are lessons. You're not just looking at what's in front of you, you're actually looking at the bigger picture. So when you go through hell, you can learn the lessons that going through hell is supposed to teach you. But if you're so focused on what's in front of you, what's always in front of you, you're never gonna learn anything when it comes to going through hell, going through obstacles through life. It's just not gonna happen for you. I didn't come from the hood. Not everyone has to live in the hood to have a struggle. My story is not like everyone else's. And I think that's what's so unique about me. Mommy and daddy didn't pay for me to go to school. Mommy and daddy didn't pay for my car. Mommy and daddy don't pay my bills. I had to work my ass off to get here. I had to stay up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning working my ass off. So when it comes to me and Cardi B working our ass off, we have that in common. We have grinding and hustling in common. But one thing we don't have in common, I'm not gonna continue to live and carry behaviors that aren't bettering me. I'm all about self-betterment. Self-betterment means change. You have to change. You can't still be that girl from the Bronx. You can't still have that vocabulary from the girl that lived and grew up in the Bronx. At some point, you have to start self-educating. Educate yourself on things outside of how you grew up in your upbringing. If you haven't already, you should check out my law of attraction video. Everything that I put on my law of attraction board was things that I wanted, but I knew I was gonna go through some shit to get it. I was gonna have to do things that I didn't want to do. I'm gonna have to actually step out of my comfort zone to get those things. Another reason that I really don't agree with the term do whatever makes you happy, do whatever brings you peace is because I feel like it's another trend similar to the Me Too movement. I was molested as a child, so I'm going to molest other children. Me too. Or this person killed my mother, so I murdered someone else's mother. Me too. Telling a person to do whatever makes them happy, some people out here don't have good intentions. Some people out here, bringing them peace means being a serial killer. Bringing them peace means molesting a child. Bringing them peace means robbing and stealing. Not everyone has good intentions, so that is another reason why I don't agree with the term. I know there's going to be some people that don't receive this message yet again. This pretty much completes this video, you guys. Comment down below. I want your opinion on this. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to hit 100K here on YouTube. And if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so that you're notified for when I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!